What's going on, everybody? I'm Kevin, the cold brew mechanic, and we got an entire new cold brew machine device to show you today. All right, the fine folks at Asobu, A-S-O-B-U, sent me a cold brewer. I saw this online, and this thing is just sexy. So I've already unboxed it. I haven't used it yet. I've read the directions. I've cleaned everything out. Whenever you get a new device like anything, you definitely want to give it a good washing, scrubbing. You know, any debris left over from the manufacturing process can stay in there. So let me show you what this comes with. All right, so we have the cold brew device. Like a lot of cold brew makers out there, you usually have some kind of lid. You've got probably one of the nicest stainless steel filters that I've seen yet. A nice lid on there. These two pieces come apart. And basically what you do, we'll run it down. Obviously, coffee, water, lid. Let it sit for 24 hours, and then instead of pulling a device out, instead of pouring, what you do is you actually just press a little button. Inside here is a cool, a stainless steel ball at the bottom. So basically this pushes the stainless steel ball up. All the coffee comes down into this insulated container, and then you have two options on afterwards. So you can put your lid on it, and then you can, for which way, open it up, pour it out, close it, put it back in the fridge. But since this holds 3 cups, which is about a day's worth of cold brew for me, you put your ice in here, pour a little bit of your creamer, your sugar, everything. Put your lid on, take it with you. That's all there is to it. So super, super awesome. I love it. Everything is so heavy duty. I absolutely love this. So we'll put this back on. All right, so a little bit of info from Asobu. The innovated Asobu, I hope I'm saying that name right, cold brew insulated portable brewer is a first of its kind in the cold brew market. Forget about diluted, bitter, and acidic standard iced coffee. We're talking about getting that amazingly freshly brewed coffee every morning with your Asobu cold brew maker. Comes with an easy to take on the go spill proof mug, so you can enjoy your cold brew at home, in the office, park, or on the road. Hassle free. Use your standard medium coarse coffee grind and our fine mesh. You don't need to worry about having granules in your cup. Simply fill the mesh with 1 to 3 with 3 ounces of coffee. Pour cold, filter it into the circular motion 3 times, leaving it to steep for 12 hours or more. Our airtight and leak-proof lid keeps your coffee securely where it belongs with a double-walled copper insulated construction. Ensure fresh ice cold coffee for hours. So once the coffee is brewed, it easily gets released into the on-the-go mug, and your coffee stays fresh and cold for hours. I will put a link down below that they gave me so you can go. They have their own Amazon store, so you don't have to buy from a third-party buyer. And then I'm also going to leave a link to their creative drinkware line. Oh my God. They make some fantastic stuff. Can koozies, bottle koozies, like water, where you can infuse water with fruits or vegetables. Oh, their stuff is amazing, and it's all fairly inexpensive. This was $37.99. A lot of their, if you've seen like the insulated containers like this isn't one of theirs, but it's something that they make. So let's get to brewing some cold brew. So we've got the cold brew, we've got the filter, and so what we're going to do, we've got my little, actually Jessica's coffee grinder, a little Chardor, inexpensive thing we picked up on Amazon as well, and I have some coffee here. Let's see. This is Tazas by Delicia. Now, I've had her Hopping Goat, which is the single best cold brew coffee I've ever had in my entire life. It is amazing. I'll leave a link down below where you can go on Delicia's website and pick it up. These come in 12-ounce bags. It's not cheap. By far, it is not cheap coffee. It will be the best that you've ever had, though. So we've got the Hopping Goat, Day Drinkers, or Jefe Blend. Let's see, Guatemalan, Antigua, Panbury, and this is an espresso, Latin American, and Pacific Islands. Citrus, raspberry, green apple versus dark chocolate, caramel, and brown sugar. I am going to go with this one, the Day Drinker. So we're going to just grind up some coffee. Oh my god, that smells amazing. I'm not quite sure how much this is going to need. Alright, so in the directions, it says 2 to 3 ounces of medium coarse ground coffee. Like 3 ounces, like a third of a cup. I don't think that that's a lot of coffee. And then 3 cups of cold filtered water. Now they're recommending that you leave this out in room temp, which there's no problem leaving. I've always done cold brews in the refrigerator, cold brew. I've never done anything left out in the open before, which, like I said, it's not a big deal. It's not going to cause any issues. So, and they recommend, let's see, slowly pour 1 cup of cold filter water. Let's see, okay, open the lid, fill 1/3 of the stainless steel micro mesh with coffee grounds. So I am going to, so this is, okay, so this is the 1/3 cup, which is about 3 ounces. So, but it says fill it up 1/3. That is not going to be enough coffee for me. So we'll do that. And then we'll pour a little bit of, I'm not going to measure it, because they just basically want you to dampen the grinds, kind of let the water come through. Then that'll settle the coffee grounds. So we'll pour a little bit more in. We'll do that again. I don't need this anymore. Well, we'll see. That was about 1/3 of a cup. Let's see. So this is 2 1/3 cups. I'm just going to pour it all in. We'll pour that in. Kind of trying to get all the coffee grounds dampened. Now I do know this was 3 cups of water that I had in here, so this should be good. I'm just going to use this to, there we go, okay. Kind of scrape the sides a little bit. Let that rise back up. Takes just a little longer than a few other brewers that I've had, but at exactly 3 cups of water. So we'll put the lid on. Now the one thing I didn't mention about the lid, there's a little tab here. So basically all you do right now, it's closed. So when you go to press the button, you'll open it up. So now there's just an air, you know, so it can actually drain. So we'll just slide that back over to closed. We will put the lid on. Let me get all this out of the way. So we'll make sure everything is nice and tight. And we will just give it a shake. Now if everybody knows me, I shake. I'm a shaker when it comes to my cold brew. I think it just works better. You just get more of a quality product, a little bit more of a stronger product versus, you know, there are devices out there that you really can't shake. I'm glad I can shake this one, so I can just leave this on my counter. And I don't think that there'd be any reason you couldn't put this in the fridge. We're gonna try it the way they suggested, and then I'll definitely try it in the fridge. I mean, it's a little tall, so luckily I have one of those fridges where I have one of the drawers or the shelves where it slides in on itself, so you can put taller stuff in there. But with no moving parts, there's probably no reason you can't put this in the fridge. But we'll give it a shot. I've never done a cold brew just at room temperature, so I'm super stoked. For the price of this, $37.99, this is an amazingly cool product. You get a lot. I mean, the cool handle that you can pour, the lid. I mean, that lid is an inch thick, so you can put it on there, take it with you, and that's super awesome. I love it. It's simple, and this might be my new favorite device. Now the only thing which I didn't see on their website, but which would be nice, is if you could buy more of these. So have a couple of them, and then I'd be able to, pop this off, take this one with me, and then be able to screw another one on and to have it for the next day, and then to have that keep rotating. So as it sits now, I'd have to actually pour this into, one of these, and then take it with me and then fill it up, so I always have one going for the next day. So that's the only downfall I see right now, is not being able to have coffee going repeatedly unless you had extra ones of these. So I don't know. That's just out of curiosity. I wonder if this lid. Okay, I'm just wondering if I could put this on top of one of these. So that would be super awesome as well, but it doesn't fit that one. So I'm just wondering if there are other insulated containers that this top would fit onto. So that might be something, if anybody's used this before, is there something out there like that? But I'll definitely check around. I'll call them up and then find out, do you offer extra bases? Because that would be super cool. So, all right, that's pretty much everything. Hand wash all parts in warm soapy water, rinse well, and that's it. So I guess we're gonna leave this sit overnight, and we'll see you back in the morning and see how this works. All right, and we're back. It's been the next day. We've got our Asobu Coldbrew maker. We're about to press this button and find out what happens to this. The only thing I don't like about these two-parters, I have a feeling everything's off. Like the lighting's different, my camera angle's different. I don't know, it's just bothering me. So, all right, let's zoom in, and then let's see what happens when I press this button. All right, the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to open up the little tab on top. And I think is it draining already? What did that, I didn't even press the button yet. I think it's draining already. Just getting that airflow, so it must, let's press this button and see if it, yeah, it is actually already draining. right, so that was kind of cool. So yeah, so I guess as soon as that you know, that seal must not be 100%, that little ball bearing. So as soon as you know, open up, get a little air in there, it must want to leak past that. So, all right, so we got the grounds in there. I didn't know what I really expected to find by opening that up. So, we'll open this, and then what we have is some delicious smelling coffee. So yeah, so we can now put our lid on it, take it with us, or we can put the little, there we go, and then we can either open it up, pour it, and then we can put it back in the fridge. So this is super cool. I absolutely love this. This is amazing. This is probably, I love how wide it is and how short it is. Out of all the cold brewers I've used and tested so far this is the nicest, like the most compact, but it still holds a good amount that you can put right in your refrigerator. Like I said, the only downfall is until this is gone, I don't have anything else to make cold brew with. Now this holds 3 cups. Like I said, I generally only drink 2 cups. 2 cups, splash in my chocolate creamer that I make. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link above, and it'll be in the notes below. But yeah, so I've got a cup, so I'll have a cup left in here, and then I won't be able to make any more. So I'll have to pour my 2 cups, and then pour the cup into something else, and then keep making this for tomorrow. So that I got to check out with, because that if I had one more of these, that would actually make things better. I mean, I'd only have a cup left in here, so I would have to mix that cup with a cup of something else for the next day, which would leave me 2 cups in the extra one for the following day. So that's fine. I mix cold brews all the time. I love doing it. I love mixing different, you know, cold brews, and even different, you know, already mades that I already have. So so yeah, if this was 4 cups, it'd be easier for me personally. But yeah, so that it's 3 cups and there's only 1 of them. Super cool product. Absolutely love it. If people are only drinking 1 cup, then you get 3 days out of it. But you're still going to need another one. You're still going to need another one of these. So I'll have to hunt around and see what else, like these lids. It's got to be something else these lids fit on if they don't offer these. So that's the only thing. If I find out that they offer more of these, I'll put a link in the show notes below. So I'll reach out to them, find out if they offer extra ones, or if they offer, since they do have like some cool creative drinkware, maybe they offer another container that these lids will fit onto. So it's definitely, for the price, man, you can't beat it. You can't beat this thing. This thing is amazing for under $40, and it's super cool. And you can see there's like just a little bit of the grinds in there. Like I said, nothing really made it past. So I'm just super stoked. So I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna pour my glass. You'll know at the beginning we did the Day Drinker by Tazas by Delicia. So I'm actually going to turn the camera off right now, finish up this review, and I'm going to turn it back on so we can review this coffee right here that I'm super stoked to try. So, alright, cats and kittens, until next time, keep brewing.